Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time, in my opinion, is a really good one. So before I jump into this, just want to say today's story time is a part 3, or whatever part it is, of this whole saga of ex-girlfriend and her crazy mom story time. If you haven't seen those yet, I'm going to link a playlist below of the other couple videos. Go watch those first, because this one really just makes way more sense if you watch those story times first, because this is basically just a whole series at this point. But the funny thing about this story time, the one I'm about to tell you, is that this story time isn't about my ex-girlfriend's crazy mom. Today's story time is about my ex-girlfriend's crazy father. Yeah, I didn't say much about him in the last couple videos, but it turns out he's just as crazy as them, if not worse. So, today's story time, let's just jump right into it. Today's story time all takes place yesterday, very recent story. I woke up, got out of bed, all starts out as a normal day. I'm sitting on my computer, just kind of waking up, checking comments on a video, just seeing how the video's doing. And all of a sudden, I get a phone call, and it's from none other than my ex-girlfriend. And I answer the phone, and I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? And I already knew what this call was going to be like. I already knew that she was about to be pissed off, or someone was going to be pissed off, because I uploaded a video recently, basically just like a part 2 about her crazy mom, talking about how she wanted to sue me and stuff. And I uploaded that video, and I knew it was going to piss them off, and I knew I was going to be hearing from them. So yeah, I get this phone call, I answer it, I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, hey, my parents are really pissed at you right now. I was like, yeah, I would assume so. Let me guess, they saw the video I made? And she's like, yeah, my mom is not happy you uploaded that video about her threatening to sue you. I was like, yeah, well, I just don't like that she was lying to me. Like, I know that she doesn't have a real lawyer. And my ex-girlfriend proceeds to tell me that her mom doesn't have a real lawyer. She completely just blows her mom's cover. Even though I kind of already knew it on the inside, she confirmed it. She was like, yeah, she doesn't have a real lawyer. She's not going to sue you. That was all talk. She's not about it. She's not going to do that. But she saw that recent video you made, and she told my dad. And now my dad's really pissed as well. Like, both my parents are angry. And I'm just calling you to warn you, keep an eye out for yourself. Because trust me, when they both get this angry, they don't act rationally. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So I ask her that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't act rationally. Like, are they going to do something to me? And she's like, no, I don't think so. I just, like, I'm worried that they're going to try and, like, get even with you. And I'm like, what? What the hell? Like, what do you mean? What are they planning? She's like, I don't know. I don't think they're planning anything, but I'm just worried. Like, I've seen them in situations like this before, and they're nuts. And I'm like, okay, tell me if they're planning anything, please. Keep my number, call me, whatever. Like, just keep me posted. She goes, don't worry, I will. And I say goodbye to her, and we hang up. Now, the whole day, I'm just on edge. I'm worried now, because the way she described her parents when they both get this angry makes it sound like they're about to, like, plot against me and do something to get revenge. And I don't know what they're capable of, Like, I could have just been overreacting, thinking like, all right, maybe they aren't going to do shit. Maybe I'm just, freaking out for no reason. The worst they'll probably do is keep threatening me, whatever. But then there was this other part of me thinking like, no, what if I'm not overreacting? What if they show up to my house and, like, rob my house or something, or beat me up? And then I'm thinking like, okay, you're being ridiculous, Austin. Like, chill out. So anyway, a couple hours go by, nothing happens. I start to get a lot more calm about the situation. I start, not worrying as much. And then just as I start to feel completely calm, I hear 3 knocks on my front door. And they are very loud, angry sounding knocks. And I just immediately knew. I didn't even need to go downstairs and check. I just knew it was her parents at my front door. So I walked downstairs, and to my surprise, it wasn't her parents. It was a parent. One guy. And I immediately knew it was her father. So I open up the door very hesitantly, and I look him in the eye, and he looks at me, and he just has a super angry look on his face. And he goes, hey man, your name Austin? I was like, yeah, I'm Austin. He's like, yeah, you used to date my daughter, I remember you. I was like, yeah, I remember you too. He goes, yeah, so why are you posting videos about my family, man? What's up with that? I'm like, listen, dude, I just make videos for entertainment purposes. I leave out personal information. I don't tell people who you guys are, anything like that. And, when your wife showed up here and threatened to sue me and put a fake lawyer on the phone, I thought that'd be a funny story time to tell. So I told it. No hard feelings, okay? He goes, no hard feelings? Oh, there's fucking hard feelings, dude. And he starts rolling up his sleeves like he's about to fight me. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I'm not one of those people that threatens legal action. I threaten physical action. So what's it going to be, Austin? You either delete the videos right now while I'm here, or we're going to fucking fight. Now, here's the funny thing about this guy, okay? He's in his 50s, And he's not someone that I'm afraid of in terms of body build, right? He's not some like jacked 50-year-old dad that's gonna punch me and send me up to fucking orbit with one hit, okay? Like, this dude's not about to send me to space with one punch. Like, I actually feel like I could take this dude. But that's still no reason to fight him, okay? Like, I'm not one of those people that fights unless it's warranted, like self-defense. So I tell him, I'm like, listen, man, I can't fight you. Like, I'm 22, you're in your 50s. Like, this is just ridiculous. Why are we even talking about this right now? He goes, because I want to fucking fight you. I'm like, all right, man, listen, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not deleting the videos. Have a good day. And I go to shut the door on him, and he puts his foot in the door and stops it. And he goes, we're not done here. You either delete those videos right now, or you leave here with a black eye. And I continue to argue with this guy for like 5 minutes, right? We're just going back and forth. He's getting more angry the more and more I tell him no. And I'm just getting more and more annoyed by the situation. And then all of a sudden, I hear someone from behind him go, Austin, is there a problem here? And I look over, and it's my property manager. It's the guy that manages all the houses in my area. And he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. And I'm like, no, everything's not okay here. This dude just showed up, and he won't leave. And the property manager walks over, and he's like, who are you, sir? And my ex-girlfriend's dad says his name and goes, who the fuck are you? And he goes, I'm the property manager. I manage Austin's house. I manage every other house on this block. And you're in my neighborhood causing a problem, sir. What's up with that? And this dude, my ex-girlfriend's dad, just snaps. He's like, I don't give a fuck about you. I'll fucking fight both of you right here, right now. 2v1, let's fucking do this. And I'm like, listen, man, you just gotta go. And he goes, what'd you say? And he gets up in my face. And the property manager kind of like splits us up, gets in between us. And he goes, sir, you have 5 minutes to leave this property right now, or I'm calling the police. And he goes, I'm not leaving. And my property manager starts counting down from 60. He goes, you got 1 minute now. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56. And the dude's just standing there. He's like, I'm not leaving. And my property manager gets to 20 seconds. He gets all the way to 20 seconds, just counting down. And this angry father turns around and just leaves my driveway, gets back in his car, and drives off as fast as he can, just pissed off and angry that he couldn't fight me or the property manager. And after he drives away, the manager looks at me and he's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Thank you for stepping in and dealing with that. I don't think he ever would have left if you didn't do that. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm not going to ask why he was here. I'm not going to get in your business, but like, keep me updated. If he comes back, call me and I'll deal with it. Like, seriously, or call the police. I was like, yeah, man, for sure. So he leaves, and I'm just left alone at this point in my home, just kind of sitting there. And I call up my ex-girlfriend. I was like, hey, your dad was just here. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, your dad just showed up, tried to fight me, told me if I didn't delete those videos, he would fight me. And my property manager had to kick him off the property. And my ex-girlfriend's like, I'm so sorry, Austin. Like, I'll talk to him when he gets back. You won't have to deal with this ever again. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's all good. And we hung up with each other, and that was the end of that. Now I'm here. Nothing else has happened so far, but it's only been like a day, so I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully that is the end of it. But yeah, my ex-girlfriend's father tried to fucking fight me. Thought you guys would enjoy hearing about that. Definitely the peak so far of the crazy ex-girlfriend's parents saga, whatever this is. But yeah, guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed this story time. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.